Hi, Chase Sargent here. Going to talk a little bit about Buddy the Boss Effective Fire Service Leadership for FDIC 2018. Hoping you're going to be able to make it. Before we get started though, I think it's important to say that if you don't know, we lost one of the greats this week, Alan Brunacini, a dear friend, great mentor, pioneer in this fire service for leadership and for customer service and for instant command. A huge loss for his family. I send my condolences out to all of his family. He was a great father as well as a great fire chief. And, it's another void that is going to have to try to be filled, although we will never really fill that void at all. We've lost greats like Ray Downey and James O. Page in the past, and now Alan Brunacini. I think we need to keep that in mind as we push forward. So what we're going to talk a little bit about is what can you expect at Buddy the Boss. It's really tough to take a 30-chapter book and a 3 to 4 day seminar and compress it into 4 hours. We'll do our very best that we can. So what can you expect? Well, I think one of the things that you have to understand is that we have a fairly significant failure in leadership, not from the individual standpoint, but from an organizational standpoint, in that we don't invest money in our officers. We'll take 28 weeks to train a new firefighter, and when you get promoted, we'll shake your hand and pat you on the behind and tell you, hey, go forth and prosper and do good things for the organization. And then when things don't quite go right, we want to point the finger at you, the new officer, or even the old officer who's been there for a while, and we never even took the opportunity to train you. So we're going to hit some basic principles of leadership that are critical to your success and your survival. And we're going to discuss them in an environment that allows us to have interaction. I'm going to learn from you. You're going to learn from me. We're going to have a good time. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to take and try to show you how do you take these big fuzzy concepts like organizational mission and values and core values and direction. How do you take all this stuff that they write and put up on the wall of your firehouse or put in a binder and put in your firehouse? How do you take those things and turn them into everyday actions that allow you to meet the organizational goals and objectives? How do you present those to the members of your crew and of your team so that they have an idea of what it is that they need to do every single day to meet those organizational needs? Leadership's tough enough when you have to come to work every day and lead a crew or a team. It's even tougher in the fire service because what you do isn't just about corporate America and making money. It's about the potential to kill the members of your crew if you make a bad decision, or to lose Mrs. Smith if you make a bad decision. So leadership's even tougher. And the concepts we're going to talk about have everything to do with the fire service, but they also apply to corporate America, the police service, law enforcement at all levels, the military. And so we're going to bind all those concepts together. We're going to give you some recommended reading, some things that I really think will help you understand what's going on in the world today and how to be a better leader. And we're going to spend a lot of time talking about and interacting and exchanging ideas on how do you get leadership down at the basic level. So whether you're a new officer, whether you've been an officer for several years, whether you're an aspiring officer, whether you've been an officer for 20 years, there's something in this program for you. And you're going to have a good time. And we're going to have a good time. And we're going to make it fun and entertaining. And I think when you leave, you're going to be wanting for a lot more. And so, as Bruno would say, if you follow ugly kids home, you're going to find ugly parents. That's what we don't want with leadership. We don't want ugly leadership. And so I hope to see you at FDIC 2018. I especially hope to see you in the Buddy the Boss Leadership Program. You're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time. I'll see you there.